In today's video, I'm going to show you all about the ChickenGuard Automatic Chicken Door. We're going to take one out of the box and I'm going to show you how we install one with our friends over at the Decatur Alpaca Cottage. Hey guys, Heath with CityChick here, and I just want to share with you the one thing that has really made my chicken keeping game a lot easier, and that is automatic doors for the chicken coop. Things that I love about automatic doors are it allows me to sleep in the mornings, and it also allows me to go on vacation and not worry about my chickens as much now that I know that they are protected inside the coop. Our friends over at the Decatur Alpaca Cottage have purchased one of these ChickenGuard automatic chicken door openers, and what I'm going to do is we're going to take one out of the box and I'm going to show you everything that's inside the box, everything that you get. This is the automatic door opener and door kit. This is the combo kit, and let's go ahead and let's get this unboxed. Get out of the box so you can see exactly what comes inside this box. And in here we have the instructions. We have the door kit itself. That is what it looks like. Just kidding. These are the instructions. It comes with a 3-year warranty. Here is the actual door opener itself that is fastened in there. The batteries are hidden over here, and as you can see, this takes AA. It comes with some screws, another packet of screws. These are your blade runners for the door kit that are inside here. This is the automatic door opener. This is what you're going to use to program your timer or set the light sensor. This has the string that's going to go up. This is the inside, and I'll set this over here. And as you can see, this is where the 4 AA batteries go into. Do not mix lithium batteries in there. Do not mix brands. And this is where this closes off over here, and that's what the other screws are for. I'm going to go ahead and put my 4 AA batteries inside here. Obviously, line them up. Okay, so these batteries need to connect to this little guy right here. See the little prong? So you're going to match those up. All right, see, I'm going to match these up, and I'm going to go ahead and make sure this is on that. And that's going to make sure you have power for the front panel. And I'm going to flip it over, and look at that. It's on. Okay, so the next part is going to be a little bit tricky to show on camera. However, this is where your motor is. This is where this has to connect to the front panel plate, and it's got to match up. See, it's got the black wire and then the red wire. Over here on the front panel, you've got black and red, these little prongs. These are going to have to go into there, and I will attempt to do it on camera. This is going to have to position in the well here. All right, so if you don't do this part right the first time, what's going to happen is your door is going to open up the wrong way. So some black wires on top, the black prongs there. So I'm going to go ahead and make sure this goes in there like that. Voila. And I'm going to attach this plate. There we go. And now all we have to do is put the 4 screws in here, and that's going to secure the panel. The kit comes with these runners, and these runners are what you're going to build along the side of the door, and this is how the door is going to slide up and down. You have, they are labeled. You see the A1 here, and you see the A. This is going to snap into this piece right here to create one long track. As you can see, you'll snap that together, and I'm going to use the 2 small screws, and I'm going to attach that. You have the 2 other runners, which you will see there's a B1 and then a B. Going to snap these together here. All right, and once you've got this snapped together, then you're going to put the other 2 small screws in right here. All right, so you can see I've got the runners put together. This is what the door is going to slide up and down. And you'll notice on this, the ChickenGuard model, this has wings set to the side, and what's going to happen, these are going to lock the door into place. Once this door goes down, you're going to notice, see how this goes up and this goes down, so that when it goes up, it's going to be able to slide, and then when it comes down, it's going to lock into place, so nothing is going to be able to pull that door open once it gets installed on your coop. I know a lot of you are going to ask what the measurements of the door are. Here we go. So you can see the door is approximately 10 inches long just by the door itself. As far as the measurements from side to side, when the runner's on, you can see this measures almost 12 inches. You're looking at just 11 3/4 inch from door runner to door runner on the side. The height of the entire door is going to come to just a little over 23 inches. So now that I've shown you everything inside the box, we're gonna go head to the Decatur Alpaca Cottage and I'm gonna show you the frame that we built for it and we're gonna get everything installed. I'm here at the Decatur Alpaca Cottage and I'm going to take you guys out to the coop and show you a little bit about where we're going to install the automatic door. Okay, so I am heading towards the chicken coop and I'm going to show you where we are going to install the automatic door. This is her gorgeous run attached to her coop. And I'm going to get her automatic door set up over here in this area. This is going to allow the chickens to kind of come out. She's not going to have to open up these doors in the mornings or close them in the evenings because we're going to put in the automatic door right here. We built a frame to provide some support for the automatic chicken door. So as you can see, we've put that. I'm going to install a little piece of trim right down here at the bottom. And so we put these two 1x2s here, put this 1x4 attached this guy right here to the 1x4 to give it some support. And I'm going to show you over here. We created a little frame out here, so I'm going to attach this to the back and screw those two pieces together, and then I'm going to cut out this hardware cloth. This is the back side of the unit that I just attached. And as you can see, it's got the hardware cloth right here. And I've got the frame that I'm going to attach to the back. But what I'm going to do first is I'm going to cut out the hardware cloth. I want to make sure I'm going to trim it out so that way there's no sharp edge points from the hardware cloth that the chickens would accidentally get cut on or hurt on. So I'm going to go ahead and do that before I put this frame on. The wire cutters here, I'm going to go ahead and cut out my square. Out the last piece here, and now I've got my square hole here, and I'm going to double check, make sure everything lines up, make sure no chicken toes are going to get hurt while going out. That is going to be perfect, and then I'm going to screw this in. Here is the back side of the unit. And you can see the frame that I put on. It's nice and smooth. There's no rough edges around here, so the chickens are going to be able to step out of here with no problem. That's it. It is completely installed. With most automatic chicken doors, you're going to have two choices on how you want the door to operate. One, if you want to set it to a timer, that means you want it to go up at a certain time in the morning and come down at a certain time in the evening, or if you want to set it to a light sensor. For me, my preference with chicken automatic doors are the timers. When I first installed the automatic doors on my coops, I used the light sensor, and it gets darker earlier underneath in the run, obviously, and the door came down and all my chickens were lined up on a ramp, kind of like jets on a runway. So I definitely like to use the timer. Now, if you do choose to go with the timer function, just be aware that you're going to have to make some adjustments throughout the year. You know, in the fall, when you have shorter daytime hours, you'll have to go through and adjust the close settings. The same thing with the open settings. And then once again in the spring, once you start to get more daytime hours, you'll need to go through and start adjusting those times again. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you how to make all those adjustments right now. Okay, so now that I've got the door installed, I'm going to go ahead and turn this on. And you're going to notice you're going to need to make some adjustments here, like setting the time. This is your light sensor right here if you choose to go with the light sensor, but we are going with the timer. And so what we're going to do here, we are going to go through. I'm actually going to do the setup wizard. The first step of the setup, and it's asking me to enter in the time. So right now it is 1 o'clock, and I think these might have military time here, but you can go back through and change that later. So I'm going to go through. Oh, perfect. So it's 1 o'clock. Let's just go ahead and say it's 1:02 p.m. Change that. All right, so I've got the time set. That's all set. Continue. Going to select yes to calibrate the door. And basically what I'm going to do here is going to say you're going to hit up or down to move the door to the fully open position. So I'm happy with where the door's at right now. Basically that's going to store in the memory and remember where it's going to pull up the little cable here. So I'm going to hit OK where it's fully open. So now that it remembers that, and then so now it's asking me to move the door down, and so there it goes. And you can see where it latches here. And it's going all the way down. And it is locked. And you can see it is locked right there. You can see it's locked on both sides. And I'm happy with where that's at. So I'm going to select OK. And what it's going to do now, it's going to fully open the door again back to where it's remembering where the door is fully open. And there we go. Door is open. Calibration is complete. I'm going to select yes. All right, so now it's asking me to do open settings for the, it's selecting me if I want to choose a timer or if I want the light settings. I'm going to select the timer. I want to keep it at 7 a.m. is when the door is going to go up. All right, and we'll select that. Continue yes. All right, close settings. I'm going to do the timer again, and I'm going to leave it at 8 o'clock p.m. Like I mentioned earlier, you'll have to make some changes depending on the light out. And right now it is all set. You've also got another option in there underneath the miscellaneous settings that you can do a multi-timer in there if you want to. There is also an option in there for remote control. I'm not sure what that is. I'm gonna have to check that out. But right now this is all set up and ready to go for the chickens to go in and out of. Now this door is also manual, so if you want to come out here and just let the door down, you just come out here, hit that button, and your door is going down. Hello. Now that I've got that automatic door all set up and complete, don't forget to take a tour of a video that I did that shows you this beautiful chicken coop, the inside. There's a really awesome, unique feature inside that you have to check out. I'm gonna put that in my description below, and I'm gonna go head off to my next video, and I hope to see you there. Come here, Alpaca.